Oh, I think that's done it now. Still getting used to this OBS action. Gotta press start stream and go live. Ooh, here we are. That's more like it. I can see it all working now. Brilliant. So hello everybody. Welcome. We are continuing with our environment today. The plan is I want to finish the actual landscaping bit, so I want to get all the assets in that I'm happy with, up until the point where I want to like start sorting out the lighting and the sound. A few things I want to try and sort today is I want to have something over in the distance of the sea. Sorry, excuse me. I want the sky to be different completely. The sky does not match the style of the rest of the art. So that's gonna have to change. Want to make sure this is interesting to look at down here as well. Maybe I've been thinking about raising the hill on the left, and then yeah. But first things first, I feel like just down here in the bottom left. We got our first chat. Hey, you can see the chat on screen now, guys. Hey, hope you guys enjoy that. Make the most of it. Nice colours as well. Got the green, lovely. All right, but yeah, first things first. The bottom left. I feel like you can kind of tell that there's nothing there. So just quickly, because I want to have like the starting point there, because I quite like where I've set up everything here. So I'm just gonna literally just make sure I grab that, pull that out, just so it looks like that's there. Bring that out. I don't need to do all the rock things on here because you're just never gonna see it. It's just you can kind of tell when you're here. There's just nothing happening here, so I might just push that back. Yeah, so it looks a bit more done now. I'm going to push the tree forwards just a little bit as well, because I really want to try and work on where our shot is going to be, because we're only interested in one section. This is going to be like, it's probably around here. This is probably going to be our shot. So the leaves of the tree be in the top left. We'll have something over here. I know I've got some landscape stuff. I just don't know if it's gonna suit what suit the environment, suit the art style. So we'll have a little look at that first. Try and get something in the distance. Meshes. I think it was in terrain. Yeah, these. But I think we had it in the last one, and I don't think it really suits the look. I can have a look at changing the material. Try and change the green to a yellow instead to make it look like it's a sandy hill. That might work. This base colour, I don't know if that's part of that. That's the parent. I might be able to change you and just like if I add a hueness, because that's like gone to green now. Oh, if I just find where a yellow is instead, it looks like it's coming. Oh, that looks a bit on the yellow side now. Let's just try that just to start off with. Sort of. I will try this just to see if I can change the whole colour of it. So I'll put a multiply in there. I'm going to press 3 to get this one. Add that in there. Put that in there, and then that into there. I don't know how much that's actually going to do. We shall see. How is everyone today? Ah, that's not too bad. I mean, at a distance, I think that might look alright. Does everything sound good? Everything sound alright today? How's everyone's days been? You let me know. Thursdays, am I right? One more day and it's Friday. Sweet love. Right, that needs to kind of still match the kind of vibe of that. If it doesn't, we'll have a look in other content. So I reckon, if not, what kind of... No, that's not going to work. Because usually you can kind of get like some sort of stones, make them huge, and then from a distance they just look like little islands or just rocks in the sea. But I don't think that one's going to fit it. I have one more go at changing the terrain on this. What's the brightness like? It just looks. You can tell the art style is different, so I'm not happy with it. So I'm gonna come off from that. Let's have a look at meshes on this. Rock, tree, water. Rocks have you got? You've just got one rock. I've used that before. That's good if you're not looking for like a sandy sort of thing. If not, I could probably use one of these rocks from this pack. Where were they? They were the nature, weren't they? Meshes, rocks in there. Yeah, maybe. These fit the same sort of art style. They should do. I think they're from a similar pack. Oh wait, there's some cliffs in there. This is where I got the cliffs from, innit? Yeah. It was the palm tree I got this from. So let me have a look at that. Nah, I'm just going to delete that. Delete that. We're going to grab one from... Where was you from? I'm not sure where was you from. There we are. So we're going to grab one of those. Floating island. I mean, that would be kind of cool. But no. We're going to grab one of those, enlarge it really big, push it really far back, put it down. I mean, I could always use the terrain tool as well, actually, and try and... Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. So just, how far out should we do it? Let's just go like as far out as we can. We'll just have like a very small island with some rocks in the middle and make it look like... Oh wait, where's the... Oh no, I'm gonna need to increase the actual the landscape. We can do that though. Is that gonna be too much of an ache though? How far out's that? That's probably perfect to be honest, but I'm trying to think about doing this terrain because I'm going to need to go onto landscape. I'm going to need to manage it. Maybe I can just add one. I've got to add it all the way up to there. That's fine, I'll just add it where I need it to go. I'll just push them down as well. So let's create like a little island around here. Let me see if that's far back enough. I don't think that's going to be far back enough, is it? Nah, I need to go even further. I need to go right to the edge of this. That's fine, so we'll just keep adding until we're right at the end. We'll delete the ones we don't need as well. Hopefully we can delete the ones in the middle. That would be nice. So let's try there, delete. Yes, let's go. Saves me having to push anything down. Oops. Sweet, delete that. And let's go to sculpt, because I'm going to guess that's alright. Let me just push this up even more. Ooh, let's sculpt that. I can make the tool huge. Hold the shift key and then just go around, make it look like a bit random how the island's going to look. I'll do it all the way around because you'll probably see past the rock. Don't want to make it too square like, so I'll make it Make some of the edges a bit different, maybe something like that. And then let's save that, grab the rock and pull it this way instead. So that's on there. Let's warp it, do some weird stuff to it. Let's add another large rock to it as well. Put that somewhere like that. I'm gonna duplicate that and then just change that around again, make it look different. Something like that. So let's quickly go back to here and see what that looks like. That's just something a bit. So from here you can just, it's quite nice to be fair. I might lower that down. It doesn't need to be that big, that high in the sky. It's nice to go start from this point and see if something looks odd. But that's just something there now, something in the distance, so it's that's nice. I don't think I'm not going to add another, because I think it's just going to become too much going on over there when like I want this everywhere to be like something interesting going on. So yeah, let's leave that for now. Could put a little palm tree, but I feel that will take away, it'll make it look like it's closer if you can see a palm tree from here, so that I feel like it's like the illusion of making it look further away is to keep it plain and bare. So let's just stick to that. Right, let's do the next part, and that is doing this left side. We're gonna see how it looks raising this up, I think, or shall I? Can't tell if I want to keep it how it is, to be honest. Well, what's it look like here? Oh, I've gone really fast now. Please go to 1, thank you. So I think maybe I might just like push this back a bit, just to be able to see a bit further around here. So let's just go back onto the landscaping tool, flatten that. Need to dial it back down a lot. Oops, took a bit too much away there. That's why we go small with it, and then just go nice and easy. Let's just go for that. Just want to push it back a little bit. We've completely lost that palm tree beyond there. I might put another one in between even that. Might grab that. Bring it forwards, please. Pull it out to right there. It doesn't matter if it actually makes sense, but I would like it to. Like even if it's like in the wall a little bit, because like from our angle, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna see. No, you're not gonna see like that. It could be in a wall, but I want it to be just sticking out. I might have it tilted more than that, to be honest. That's a bit too much. Yeah, that's a bit too much. I mean, I can change how much. Yeah, I'm gonna move that one behind it just so it doesn't look like too much foliage in line with each other. I don't know if that's completely out of the way now. Yeah, well, I prefer that. So then this left side, I need to sort this out. What's going on here? Holla. That's a bit rude to do that. Oh well. So I think I do like these rocks on here. I think I'm just going to do more of this bush style thing. Just make it really much smaller. Oh, let's go on here, lock that, 0.1 it. Let's see how big that looks now. Just to have some in some random places. I am wondering about grass as well, because we've got this greenery. Just having a very small patch of grass around in places But I'll give that a look as well, because I feel like, let me pull that up a little bit. It's got to look like it's coming out of like a crack of the rock rather than just like the flat part of the rock. Like you can believe that it's like not just spore, it's not growing from the rock itself. That needs to be pushed back ever so slightly as well. Save that, save it as we go, because you never know. These computers, where's, no, we've got trees, foliage. It was these, wasn't it? And I've changed the greenness of it. How does these look? I don't even know how much of that you're gonna see, to be honest. No, there's no point like messing around with that if you're not gonna see it. Right. Could have like a couple, a little bit round here. Like if I get a bush, put it here. Come on. Maybe change that to 0.2. Ooh, that's quite a big difference between 1 and 2. 1.5 then. And then we can have like a little bit of just a very small patch of grass. No, I just don't really like how there's no light coming on that. Nope, this doesn't like the lighting, so we're not going to use that. We'll try a different one. That's the same one, isn't it? Yeah. That's nature, meshes, plants, grass. Whoa. Oh god. That is some crazy looking grass. We're not going to have that. I don't like that at all. Does this? Oh, they do. Ah, that's gonna look better, isn't it? That's a bit of a sharp edge compared to what I've got, but maybe that, and then we can just change up the. Oh, oops! Didn't mean to move the whole thing there. It's meant to move this little one. I've worked out where the viewing space is now. What the hell? I did not say to do that. What's it doing? Please go to there and stop being silly. So it goes to MI plants to MI plants. Oh my gosh. M plants. And I've already changed it, so annoyingly. So which one's the main one? Number 2. So it's going to like change the color of this. Bear with, so I'll kind of want it. I want it to be like a brighter green. No, actually, put that back to 1. Saturation. Nah, it's not going to do anything nice, is it? Nah. It's only the hue that we can mess about with. That's quite. Nah. Almost there with that one. Oh, yep, maybe. Let's try 20. Yeah, let's try that. Close that down. And it's not even in the ground, so let's just put that there. Put that behind there. Sink that in, rotate, just to make sure it's changing a little bit. That's going clipping into there. Let's rotate and no, keep that as big again. I mean, you can't really tell it's clipping. You won't tell from here anyway. Keep doing that. Keep doing stuff that you just won't even see anyway. So let me just make sure you will from here. Nice. That's quite nice now. Right, I think the next thing to change will be the sky, or I might have a look at creating like a little atmospheric fog in the distance. So I might have a look at fog density. There's a way to... I need to bring the fog down, bring this up. Let me take it to like 10. Yep, it looks like looks bad now, but I want to make the distance like huge. Maybe add a few more zeros to that. Let's take away 1 0 from that. No, that was actually alright where it was. Maybe I can just change this from A5 to F4. Maybe change that back to 7, 3, 1, 0.2. It looks blued as well, doesn't it? I want it to be more of a white colour. Point 7, 0. That's better. So it makes it look like the distance, like you can't really see much further than the distance. That makes no sense. I'm just playing around. There we go. I think. Kind of want to just going past the little landmark we've made, just to make it look like it's really far away. So let's get rid of, change the 0, and then change the next one to 5. Ooh, that's closer. That's quite nice, to be fair, but 20,000. 20 doesn't look like it's changing at all now. Is that just me? Is it really not changing at all now? What's going on? 8. Okay, it is changing apparently. Oh my god, what have we done? So 30,000 is about there. Sorry, I'm just messing about with this. So 40,000 is about there. I just want to keep moving it up until I get just past that. Okay, right there. So then the density, 0.1. Nah, 0.2 was fine. It was the height. So 0.3. Does that make it higher? No. Yes, sorry. I want it to go lower than that. So it was 0.6, 0.5. Yeah, that's fine. No, I don't need a second fog. Thank you. Yeah, that would be nicer, would it? Like, because it's gonna make it look more like desert sort of vibe. It's bouncing off like the sand of the area. It's very slightly. Yeah, and then that's, I don't know what this is changing. Ah, yes, the ambience of it. Maybe not that. Let's just keep that there, and then let's make sure that's a bit more. Yeah. Okay. Do you still work on your? I haven't for a while. No. I would be interested to go back onto it just because it was a really fun project, and also I want to look into doing the same sort of thing but with Pirate 101 instead. So I'm looking to see if I can figure out how to do the battle scene in that. So like it's like a turn-based sort of thing. I'd love to do it properly as well, and like find like a Like some people like for like a games jam or something, that'd be pretty fun to do it for. Um, yeah, like I was having a good bit of fun with that. I only did like 6 weeks because it was just for like a uni project, but I knew it was like something I wanted to try and do. But yeah, do you still play either game? Sometimes like so I'll have like bursts of it. So if I'm go back on it, I'll be on it for like a good few months, and then I'll come off and I'll come off for a while. But I'm like that with quite a few games to be fair. What about you? Are you playing any at all, or do you have a favourite as well? Something's missing there, I think. Like that's a very blank space. I don't know what to do there. I know. Let's get another reference image. Beach, cliffside. I just want to see how they kind of end. I have like it coming out into the sea. To be fair, I could do something like that, but I was trying to make it bend the other way. They've got something. They've all got apart from that one. They like dip out and then go back in with something interesting there. That's got nothing, but like that's taken over the middle. Like the mountain takes over the middle of the shot. That's got an island in the middle of the shot. So it needs something there. So I don't want to have an island. I quite like the idea of having like something like this in the shot. There's a 101, but to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of how the direction of the game changed. I was a big PvPer. Oh yeah. Back in the day when like it was like so easy to get a PvP match and a ranked as well. Like I love that so much. Like when I was playing it as a kid, I'd always like wanted to spend crowns on the game and try and like get some class gear, and then go back into a ranked PvP and try and just like decimate someone. Well, yeah, it's pretty fun, man. You've been playing for a while. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do something like that. So it's so this is coming out. This needs to be pushed back maybe. The actual the beachfront. So I need to go back onto landscape and try and push back all this. I think maybe for one of my next environments I'm doing this, I might do another one inspired by Wizard 101, just because I did one for the project I did before, but I might try and see if I can like mimic or do something in the style of again. Oh, Unreal might have just froze on me, but great. Yeah, since the game came out, but on and off, as you said. Yeah. Oh no! Well, it's a good job I've been saving throughout. Oh yeah. No, the fuck. Well, I kind of remember what it was. I think start distance was like 40,000, not 4,000, 40,000. This was 0.6, 0.3. You were 0.1. Oh, it's exactly the same. No. And then quickly change the colour back to something like that. That's still too high, I think. Fall off height. 0.3. Damn it. Keep going the wrong way. 0.6. Yeah, that's better. Right, it was something like that, wasn't it? And then I literally just wanted to do this next bit. Got a favourite world in terms of environment art. Favourite world. Not too sure about a favourite world, but I just know there's obviously the ones that like everyone will know, like the Wizard City ones. So if I did like a Haunted Cave one or a Unicorn Way one, maybe like it's just something that a lot of the fan like people who know the game like would understand. But if there's something that like you think it'd be better to do, I could have a look at it. Because like, what better way to like do something fun, like doing something like based off what fans want, than actually to do what they want. Great conversation. Celestia. Yeah. Oh yeah, Avalon would be cool. Avalon, is Avalon the one with the sort of like Viking style? To be fair, like some of these art styles are probably good for Wizard 101. Like for my project one, I was trying to get a realistic looking environment for it, but like you just can't really get everything you need in a realistic art style. I just got to keep pushing this back, and then like I want it to bend around this a little bit more. I might do what it's done on there and like have this coming outwards here, back out again, and then in the water I can just have like little little rocks. But like, where do I want it to bend out? Do I want it to bend out just after the tree, or do I want it to bend out as it's coming out here? Yeah, let's have a look at doing it here. Celestia's Underwater, Atlantis, and Avalon is like medieval. Yeah, I think I remember those. Like I never really was able to get like membership on it for a long time, and like when I finally did, I grinded it out for a good while. So I've got like one character that's like level 70 odd something, a life character, and then since then I just like keep playing, get to a certain point in Marleybone, and then I'll just recreate another character, just because I like the whole aspect of like training and getting new spells again. Like that's like the favourite part for me. So I get to a certain point and I was like, oh, I want to start again. If you play like Skyrim or anything like that, like it's easily done. So I'm just gonna get this, try and keep the whole theme with how this looks all the way down here. I'm gonna have to do like another layer, I think. Let me just see how that looks. Is that coming out far enough? Is that too far? I don't think it's coming out far enough. Where's my thing? I'm gonna be about here, so it doesn't. I'm going way too far with this. So it literally needs to be about just after this first palm tree here. So let me bring this out. That's just going to be ignored now. That's forever going to be the palm tree that just never gets seen. I'm going to recolor that as well. Let's see how that looks. I would do the same. I've got to head out. Oh, mate, no worries, mate. Thanks for dropping by. Anytime. Appreciate it very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. So yeah, let's just. I think I've got a good space now. So, oh, I was trying to double click to go somewhere. As quick as said before my computer erupts. So let's just go about there. Let's bring that forwards. I need to like change the brush size of this because it goes so quick. I just need to make sure it's done right. So about there. Yes, like that. Quickly sculpt up from there to do another layer. Flatten that. Oh. Yes. I need to switch those around, I think, so I can, because I've got my phone open for the chat, but I've got like a chat box on OBS that I should be using, I think. A chat box, bro. Whoa. Let's make sure this is looking better than it is. I might smooth out some of this as well. Make sure this is flat and layered. Quite like the randomness of this as well. That's quite nice. I need to paint that bit. You need to stay flat. I could put something there if I really want to. Let's quickly smooth, make this even smaller, I think. Something about that. Smooth all this out. Just quickly, I think you'll see this, not sure, but just in case. So how is that high enough? Is that, can I make that a little bit taller? I want it to go to the height of that, I think. We'll bring that all the way out. So let's flatten that. We're doing alright. Well, I think we are going to get to the point in this where I'm happy with everything. Like the lighting and the audio shouldn't take too long, to be fair, once I get onto that. I do really enjoy that part of the designing. Let's make this bigger. Not that big. So that should be going to about there, and then I can make that this bit come across the front of it as well then. That's quite nice. You're going to see which parts you're going to see. I might flatten that a little bit. Don't like how it's curving in too much. Unless I bring this forwards a bit more. Just want to make sure I keep those layers. That's all. Make this a bit smaller. Like it can layer there, but I just wanted to make sure like this doesn't look weird. I need to paint that as well before I forget again. Let's smooth that. How's that then? What do we think of that? And then I can have like some little stones in the water here it's going out to. And it can kind of look like, I don't know, it was coming into the water a bit more than it was. Paint that. Is it this? Oh no, 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 no. Oh yeah, I can paint that. Sweet. That's too small to actually paint. We love that. So I can force these lines onto places now. That's quite nice. And then on the top of them, we just want the sand. Make sure that's all sand. Save that. We don't want anything like that happening again. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think I'll use one of these rocks for the water, because I could have done like another landscaping thing there, but I think a couple of rocks will look nice. Ooh. You'll never know that's exactly the same rock if I just turn it slightly. Let's do another one. I want to make it like slimmer, but keep it like kind of tall. Angle it the other way-ish. It's got a bit more interest to it now. It again makes these look a bit further away. Yeah, that's looking better now. Do I want any greenery up there, or any sort of like rockery up there? Because I quite like looking at these reference images, to be fair, to see what happens on the top. Because a lot of it's just like, as soon as you get to the top, green. As soon as you get to the top, some sort of foliage. And same again, like top of there, obviously that's just stone, but we're using the sand stuff, so yeah, I feel like at the top we just need to put some greenery on it, just to have like an edge of that. So do I want to use this grass, you reckon, or let's use our foliage tool and let's try and see how that looks. Let's have it quite dense. It might end up going back to 100. Let's just change the scale of 0.7 to 1.1. That might be quite nice. And then let's get this to about 400. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's change the density of that to quite. I might try out 200, to be honest. Oops. It's trial and error a lot of the time. And then save that. Let's see how that looks from back here. We swimming back to here. This looks odd because it's not rendering properly. Maybe I can increase the denseness even more. Let me just remove all this. Change that to about 500 instead. Save that. Might start overlapping. How does that look? Looks a bit better, to be fair. I can see what it does, like with copying these references, but they're like hanging over and coming over the edge. So I need to try and get that sort of look. I'm not really sure if I can get that with the grass. Like this terrain changes from a distance as well. I've noticed that. Let me shorten this down. Is that even doing anything? Oh, it's just because it's not. If it's not like vertical, I mean horizontal, it ain't gonna place. I think what I'll do on the edges is try and use the bush then instead. So I've got that greenery behind it, but I might use these bushes in front just to get that bit hanging over. And then I might show a little bit here and here, and then have it going all the way around there. So let's quickly just find which folder these were in again. That might be the. I want to make sure I can make the most of each bush that I place. So it needs to hang something like that, maybe. And then I might just 180 one of them just to make sure there is some difference in it. Let's see how that looks quickly. Gotta keep looking back and forth at these, man. Let's get out of that. I might sink them in a bit more. If I want to try and do it from here. Try and grab both of those, sink them in. It's going to be another one of those situations where you kind of have to like do it and then look afterwards, because like you can't really tell without it all being there. So let's just, I don't want any clipping to happen there. Oh, it's not you, it's this one. Bring you forwards. Just gonna grab all three of you and then just keep duplicating. I don't think you'll even know from a distance that these are just the same. We'll know. We will know. But I don't think you will know. But we will know. Duplications and jubilations. Oh, they're coming around the front as well. Yeeps. Bring them back up. Over here. Turn them around a little bit. Hey. Yeah, I think in the future I will have a look at like doing these environments inspired by games that I quite like, and especially for the Wizard 101 gang, because I've made the videos for my uni project and they were actually kind of popping off. I can't lie. Let's go with the Wizard 101. Love that game though. I remember writing to like I did some drawings for King's Isle when I was younger. Like different spells that they could do, and I tried to send it off to them. Did not get a reply, but I guess I can understand why. This is a lot of foliage now. I'm hoping this looks good. How this is coming out. Quite like how I've got the different height coming off that one, so I might just do that in a couple of places. Just grab one, sink them down, grab that, sink it. Oh, what's going on there? Bring it out. Look how they flow together. Yeah, that looks quite nice now, actually. It's literally having that same effect. So that's brilliant. So I need to bring it round just up here as well. You could do being a bit flatter, but I might be able to just save it by using these. So let's just grab like 3 at a time again, because that made life easier. And we love it when we can do that. So it was like just beyond this rock. Don't think you're going to see that, so that's fine. That's kind of clipping through the rock, even though I don't think you're going to see that either. And then we're going to have these coming out here. They're everywhere. And I think you'll see that there in the shot. And then once again, just going to push you back a little bit. And then I'm just going to get a few and drop them down. Just to have that lovely effect. Oh, no. Rotate, please. There we go. You're not going to see that little clip, but I can see it from here. Oh, mate, adding greenery just makes it look so much better. It's like starting to form now. I love it. I think what I'll do, I'll add some of these flat rocks over there as well, because they're just here, and it looks like it's just that random spot where they are. So just to make that look like it's not a bit more natural. It's actually meant to be there. It's not just some random idea that I had, even though I kind of want. Put some like down here. Ooh, denim. Ooh. Sometimes you just need loads. Ah, I can see it clipping. Move that back down. I'll stick it there. I don't think you're actually going to see that. And there's one way to find out. Is it gonna? Nah. Am I wasting time there? Yeah, I'm wasting time there. I was literally put them on that back bit there. That is fine. So even though there's not really much of a lip here, I'm gonna put them on the edge. Because then it looks like there's actually a lip here, and I want it to. And I want it to. And I want it to. Oh, need to find some more Wizard 101 people, man. Where they at? I am trying to just use this one rock. I could probably use like variants of rock to get this effect, but I don't want to. I just want to use this one. That's just going to look a bit trash. I'm going to see how it looks actually hanging over. I mean, you can't. I don't think it'll look right hanging over. Like if I get like. Nah, because you're not meant to see the bottom, are you? So. Although that kind of looks okay. Try and move it forward as much as you can without clipping anything. I can see that clipping right there. Yeah, so that needs to be pushed back now. I need to stop looking down at the chat so I can see it tomorrow right now. And get there. Real good. I don't think I'll be able to get that corner. Nah, that's not happening. I am not getting that. There's no like edge bit of this that'll go around there. Let me try and reduce the size of it maybe. Maybe that's what we're missing. My computer's going off now. Damn. No, let's just delete that. Save that. I can't move that over, can I? No. That goes to about there before it starts looking dodgy, so we'll just do that. Leave it as that. And then we'll get some above on this bit, because you'll see all that as well. About there. Fantastic. And then we do need to obviously decorate some more of this down here with some more rockage. Yeah, can I see that a bit more there as well? Let's bring that round to there. That looks alright. Amazing. A little jump back to here. That little bit of sand there, that's... Oh my god, it's just happening from far away. How dare you? Let me try and just paint it anyway. I think that's meant to be like that. And then, where's the sand? That's just meant to be like that, isn't it? Ah. I think that's fine. Let's just smooth this maybe instead. Oh, hello. Let me just come out of that a sec. This got stuck then. Let me try and flatten use to there. Smooth that. I think that's fine now. All them little detail things. Let's go back into my shot. It's going to be about that, isn't it? Unselect all. Yeah, that's getting on now. I need some like more rocks coming down to there. I need to add more of these sandstony rocks as well. So I'm going to use that. Have a few different ways of that one. Doesn't matter if it's going into the wall, does it? Well, it does when it has a triangle on it. Don't like that. And then maybe want to... Where is that in here? Let's grab that one. Cover up that crevice. And then we need more of these little pebbles just scattered around. So let's go back into the foliage tool, turn you off, and then we need all of these on. Nah, I don't like where that came out. Yeah. Does that look better? I feel like that's probably about as dense as you would find it on a normal beach. Obviously there are some beaches that are just pure sand. Especially at a point, but like look at that, that's just a bit of everything everywhere, that is. And that's kind of the same sort of vibe we've got as well. So I think I'm going to stick to that kind of look with mine as well. There is, obviously that's where the tide's coming in, but we don't really have a moving tide. And I can't really get one either. So that's about as much of a moving tide as we're going to get, I believe. Yeah. Could have a quick look at that. I don't think I am. No, there's nothing about like simulating waves. This is really good blueprinted water though. Like you can use it for like actually creating boats on this. That's what I did for. Right, so we're almost at the point I think where we're happy with this. Maybe you can be a bit slimmer. You can go a bit further back into it. You're a bit too big as well. Let's be careful about what shape we're making here. I'm making sure it doesn't look like a specific thing. Great. The foggers are the sky. So the sky. Let's have a look on Epic. So I've got some stuff on here. I can have another play about with it if not. But there's like ambient settings somewhere. Let me have a look. I think it's like sky, a good sky. Let's have a look at good skies. 5.3. Yeah. I think that's like realistic though as well. So I don't think I can actually use that. Oh man. Yeah, there's a realistic looking skies. I can't use them. Dynamic, not sky temple. Those are also realistic looking. So I can't use those either. So I think I might have to mess about with it myself for this one. I think of doing it is just the clouds that kind of make it look make a bit too realistic, and I can make the sky just look a bit like more of a light blue that looks a bit like unrealistic to life, so that would be able to blend in a bit more. So I might have a go at doing that instead, because I don't think I'm going to find something pre-done, but that's fine, we can do that. So the actual volumetric clouds, I actually don't want them, or I just want less of them. If I make them a bit more white, and then just have less of them. How do I get less of them? I don't want this many of them. Oops. Layer, planet. Oh. What's that on 1 look like? Oh my goodness. Altitude 10. Ah, so it makes it look like it's higher and lower. So that's, yeah, well, maybe let's try 8. Lucky number 8. 500. 10,000. So I don't really know what that does. Tracing max distance. Okay. View sample count 0.3. Whoa! That looks so weird. Let's have a look at changing the sky as well. So it's, where's the skylight? Yeah, no. It is that's a directional light, skylight, sky atmosphere, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Let's change this to a lighter blue to match that. I wonder if I can just do that. Ooh, there we go. We love that. That's better, but I might just change it ever so slightly still. Oh, lost it. Yeah, that's better. That's a bit more cartoon-like. And then the clouds themselves. I don't even know what this does, to be honest. What if I change that to like 40,000? 10,000 is the max, so I can't do anything about it. Ooh. Ah. 1, 2. Ah, okay. So, that's just showing how far into the sky they're gonna go. Okay, got ya. I just don't want that many clouds. There's no density setting of it. Shadow, trace and distance, view simple. Unless I'm being really blind. I can't. Maybe something like this. 0.5. No, that's just, that was silly. How light do we want the day? I'm messing with lighting now, but that's obviously it's part of the sky. What do you think of that, guys? What do you think of that lighting? Do you think that's alright? I think I might keep it as that. Quite like the I'll have a little look at the fog in the distance, because it's, I want to try and make that a bit less grey. But I think if I went too far with it like that, that's a bit weird. So, trying to find a middle ground with that. I don't think it'll look nice without it. Let's try change that to a 5. I'm back here playing with this. That's great. Fog density 0.05. 0.1. 0.8. 1. 12. 2. Oh. I'm going the wrong way with it. Oh, I did that before, didn't I? No. 0.006. This is really hard to play around with, to be honest. Okay, how can I make it a bit more? No. Try and see if I can make it see through a little bit, like translucent. Density. Albedo. Cancel that. No. Ah, yeah. Okay, I messed with this before. When I was doing my horror game, you can get the light to bounce off the fog and light up the area, but we don't. We don't need fog in our area, so it's fine. Every now and then I will. Do I want to try and make this a bit more visible? Because you can see that slightly on the right there, but then you can't really see anything going up there. Landscape. We'll try and... No, I don't want to do that. Just the ramp just needs to be a bit more. Nah, maybe I just need to add more rocks in there. Foliage. Don't like how it does that. Just add some going on down here, and maybe it might pick it up a little bit. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I think I'm thinking too much into that. I think that looks nice then, guys. Got some nice, interesting stuff going here. I might add the foliage, the bushes on that little bit as well. Trying to make sure I've got every little bit looking interesting as possible, really. Let's grab those, put onto here. If there's anything else that I can think of between now and next stream, I will sort it out as on that one, because the next stream should just be lighting and sounds, and that shouldn't take me too long at all, because we'll be finishing up the level at that point. Environment, should I say. I'll go over at the end and just drag some of these down as well, just to make it give it different levels again. Just gonna make sure they're all around here until I'm at the point. Oh no, I couldn't see the rocks, so let's just end it there. Let's add you going down to there. Mate, isn't it great being able to use trees like this? In the last video, well, the last environment we did, we managed to use dust for stars, and now we're using trees for like edges of cliffs, like foliage. Brilliant. Why not? So yeah, I'll finish this bit off and then I will end it there, guys. Anyway, quite like to do like just a nice hour. And then we've definitely done that. And then we'll drop some of these down as well. Make sure they look alright. I've one going over there as well. Turn that. Need to fill that gap there because it just looks like it's just coming from nothing. Yeah, and then just put like a little patch of grass on there. foliage, turn all this off, put the grass on, make that smaller to about 200 maybe. I mean, it's only gonna, it shouldn't, oh, I was gonna say it shouldn't go up the walls. Kinda did. I don't know if you're gonna see any of this really, but if it's on the bush, I need to take it off. Like that. So we don't want anything like that. How's that? It's looking tropical now as well, guys, I think. I am really liking that. Do you think like something's missing around the edges of here? I could have bushes coming around the fronts of these and make it look like that's that. Sorry, I said I was gonna finish, but I just kind of saw it straight away. Just sticks out and looks a bit odd, so I just want to fix it before it looks like I'm about to finish up. So let's fix it. I want to leave it on a really nice note, so then next stream we should be pretty much just doing what we need to do. So that to that. Let's drag some a bit higher. Let's drag some a bit lower. And then I just do another layer. I'm gonna grab like these two. Try and do a bit quicker. I'm going as quick as I can. And the foliage is like making this a nice finished state now. That's quite nice as it comes over there. It looks like there is an edge here now, even though there's not. So like they're joining up to the top a bit here now. And then just need to randomize how these are. Grab one, move it up. Grab one, move it down. Grab one, move it down. Grab one, duplicate, drag it down. Move to the side a little bit. Drag another one down a little bit. Move to the side a little bit. So much you gotta try and think about. It's just so much. This is I do really enjoy doing this though. It's quite therapeutic because like when you see it coming together, it's like it's just really satisfying. When you do something and it looks like great. Oh my god, I can already see that looking fantastic. Ooh, maybe just one more there, just coming over the rocks, and I think that'll be it. Has the chat stopped working? I don't know if the chat stopped working. I just noticed. I don't think it's working anymore for Stream Elements, but it's working on my phone at least, so I know I'm up to date with everyone's messages. Yep. And then have that coming down a little bit to there. Oh, I can see Abby doing her hearts. Wait, what does it say? Because it says something. Looks so good. Yeah. Ah. Well, that yeah hasn't even come through on my phone, so that's weird. Yeah, I can see your hearts coming through at least. I just want to add ever so quickly. Oh my gosh, didn't mean to get it from that. Oh my gosh, please just let me. missing something here and here. Add like a small version of you on the floor. Coming out here. Rotate you a bit more. I should be finishing up by now, but I really can't stop. I'm proper enjoying this, to be honest. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Are we all happy with this? Look at the greenery on that. I already got something else I could possibly do as well, but I'll save it for next time. I might put some like green on top of here as well, because that in the water. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that so far, because I think we'll definitely be onto lighting and sound next stream, which will be next week. Very happy with that. Thank you everyone for chatting with me. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Hey, I can see them smiley faces coming through. Hey, hey, hey. Alright then. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Cheers and bye-bye.